Good morning.
Good morning. Here we are. Coffee with the coaches.
Yes,
Ding.
so exciting. I don't have my glasses. Oh.
Do you need to go get them?
I'm not sure where they are, so it's fine. I could see.
Okay, okay.
Just a little
I
blurry.
would okay, I would be really stuck. I'd be like, "What? What? What'd you
Oh my
say?"
gosh, it's so funny.
Okay.
Oh boy. So, happy Thursday, February 12th. It's love month, so I have my heart on.
Oh, well, I do have pink on.
Yay.
Is there a heart under here? Well, there's my heart.
There you go.
Cheesy.
Totally cheesy. Oh my God, that's funny. We did in yoga this month, we've been doing a lot of like heart openers, and
Oh,
it's
good.
been really nice because we sit like I'm even right now, I'm like sitting like this. So it's like,
Yes.
let's do this.
Mhm.
But I'm on this
Yeah.
couch and I'm sunk in, so I can't really sit up straight.
Exactly, exactly. And then you find yourself, if you're sitting at a computer, you're
Yeah.
like doing this number, especially at a laptop. It makes it even way worse. But yes.
Yeah. Everything,
Oh,
driving, all of that. So it's so good.
yeah.
It feels good to do this, open it up and
Mm-hmm.
expand. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So,
Good.
anyways, it's been really
I know. So
good.
did you make it this morning?
I did.
Oh, good. I
Yep.
had the thought. It
Hey, I
wasn't an
always,
intentional one.
yeah, I always have the thought, but I'm like, high five me. I made it to yoga. High five.
You did.
I,
You did. Good job.
yeah, it's whatever. It's just been the sleep. It was a good sleep last night. So I was able to go.
That makes a big difference. That
Yeah.
makes a big difference. And good sleep versus tossing and turning or not falling asleep until late or waking up in the middle of the night and all those things that I mean, it just happens.
Hmm.
And sometimes it makes that's part of noise, right? That's part of the internal noise, which
Hmm.
leads us into our topic for this morning. So yeah, it was a perfect lead way. But
Yep.
yeah,
Exactly.
um, and
What's our
sometimes
title?
it's
Oh, go ahead.
our title is noise. When everything feels so loud because it really is, but how do you find your peace when everything around you is crazy and chaotic,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, you were going to say something else. Do you still want to say something else or do you want to dive in?
It's gone. It's okay.
Okay. Um, so I like this topic and I want to say like, yes, the world is loud. There's a lot of stuff going on in the news. It's like, I feel like though there always is, always has been.
Always.
We're
Yeah.
surrounded with tons of responsibilities and expectations and stuff on social media and stuff with family. And it can feel really nonstop. But what I want to say is that we've talked about the I was reflecting this morning
Mhm.
and I'm like, we just talked about kind of this in a different way,
Mhm.
related to the holidays. And if you remember, right before Christmas, we did this,
Yeah.
and I just think that I'm like, it's coming up again um, because life doesn't stop lifing, and right, and things don't stop, and I think that it's easy for us to get caught up in all of that and forget maybe our tools, that we have learned to help keep us grounded and to help keep the peace. And we need constant reminders. And
It's
so
practice.
it's practice. And so that's why I feel like it felt to us that we needed to revisit this because even in our personal daily lives, like we're experiencing the getting caught up in the chaos, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
maybe not feeling that peace that we wish to feel.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I'm looking at our people population and again, this doesn't apply just to women.
Mm-mm.
Men have all the chaos and all the go 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 and all those things too. I just don't think they express it as much as we do. I feel like some people internalize more than others and instead of coming across peaceful and calm, it might come out as maybe an aggression or a little snap or, something like that. And that makes things really hard, right? It makes
Mhm.
things hard to communicate because then it triggers back into fight and flight all the time. And we know we can't think when we're in that high
Mhm.
intense mode.
Yeah.
And then things are more primitive, right? Responses are primitive, reactions are primitive, and it is reaction, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And again, it's coming back and being aware.
Mhm. Mhm. Exactly. So yeah, we'll go
Yeah.
through that today.
Hmm.
So we have all the external stuff, right? We have, like we were just talking about, everything going on outside of us, and in like the what we said, the news, social media, all that.
Hmm.
But there's more than that, right?
Right. Yeah, if you have kids, it's the kids, their activities, what's going on with them socially, what's going on with them not social, maybe directions and paths of education, or if you have older kids that are already out of school and they're trying to figure out their own way,
Mhm.
or your own career. What's
Mhm.
next? What
Mhm.
chapter are you in?
Right. Right. And so we carry, on top of the external stuff, we have the internal, right? The internal, the worry, especially as,
Mm.
well, as a mom, but any parent, grandparent, right? You worry about
Hmm.
them.
Hmm.
Um, the anxiety, the whatever that comes along with all of that.
Right. Right. Exactly. And it's all normal. It's
Mhm.
all normal that we internalize, that we carry all this stuff. It's not a
Mhm.
weakness. It's not a failure. It's just where we're at in our lives right now.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
um, everything is coming at us all the time. Social media, the news, and it's kind of like you have to step back and figure out where your piece is. Of course, we like social media. Obviously, our business works with it, but honestly, like, I don't want to take the time for it. I need to protect my peace and my time. My time is so limited, just like Aaron's and everybody else's out there. And before you know it, you're spending 30 minutes scrolling. And yes,
Mhm.
some of it's educational, some of it makes you laugh, and then some of it is like, do I really need to spend my time that way? Should I be connecting with my kid instead?
Yeah.
Maybe taking a walk, a 30-minute walk with my child or my dog, or just being at peace for a second.
Mhm. Yep.
And that's hard to do. It's hard to make that intentional reminder to just put the phone down and walk away.
It is. Yeah. It is. We're human. We're human.
Yeah,
We all have it.
but
Um,
that's how you get your quiet, right?
mhm.
You got to cut the noise out a little bit.
Yep. Yes, you have to, I like how you said, protect your peace.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah. So I
yeah,
protect my peace by not having the news on. I'm sorry. I don't have the news on.
I don't
Uh,
either.
I I grew up in a house, and that generation, still, I
Hmm.
have parents and aunts and uncles that 24/7 the news is on, and it's like, it doesn't
Yeah,
it actually gives me anxiety. Like, I can feel it in my body.
I
um,
agree.
and
Yeah.
so I just can't. I try to stay up on certain things, but I have to protect my peace.
Like,
And that's one
I
way.
want to hear what's going on with the Olympics.
Yeah, right.
That's what I enjoy. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I don't need
exactly.
to hear about the other stuff because you know what? Yeah, I don't even want to go down that road.
No,
It's not peaceful, and
yeah,
it's terrible, and
it's
it
hard.
just pulls you in, it sucks you in.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
only see what they want us to see. So that's why I don't like to buy into that either. But anyway, whatever.
Okay, yeah, I know.
But yes.
So we wanna talk about discovering peace, not when things quiet down, but how to do it in the
Because
middle of
do
it
they
all.
ever? That's the
Right.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'll do this when, or if this happens, then
Right.
it doesn't work
It's
that way.
not. Like I just said,
Mm-mm.
life keeps lifing. Like,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
mental list, my to-do list has not stopped. Like, it keeps growing. I
Where is
cross
it?
I feel happy I cross a few things off, and then like five more things get added. And that's just the way it is.
Exactly. Exactly. I was. Exactly.
Yeah.
And, when the kids get older, I'll do this. When I retire, I'll travel. No. Um, when work slows down, I'll be able to blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
No, no, no. I almost think of it also like what comes to my mind is like, when things calm down, I'll go to the gym. Why? You know
Yeah.
it won't happen because it's not something some people don't enjoy it. Some people don't like exercise. I get it. But they want a different they want a healthier you, a healthier me, or whatever. And it's like, no, you have to create the space. That's why, for me, I get up early and I work out. I do it morning. It's the first thing that comes to,
Yeah.
I have my clothes setting out the night before. I get up, I get dressed, I don't think about it, and I go.
Yeah.
And that's the only way. And I know I will work out in the afternoon if I have a partner. But that doesn't happen very often because our lives are so busy. And by the afternoon, there's no
Kinda
time. We don't
tired. Well,
make the
we're kinda
time.
tired too. Yeah. I'm
Absolutely.
I'm busy being a mom Uber. A moober. A moober.
A mover. Exactly. So, I mean, it's just that's what I mean. Like, you can't be, it's just when and if doesn't come, you have to create it.
Right. And
It's a get to.
peace,
You get to create it.
yes, you get to. I like that.
Hmm.
Um, and peace isn't or calm, all of it isn't the absence of chaos. It's finding it within the chaos. It's the presence of being steady and calm and grounded
Hmm.
within all of that.
Hmm.
Like they talk about the eye of the storm, right? The
Hmm.
right.
Hmm.
So there's, like a hurricane or tornado, hurricane,
Hurricane.
hurricane.
Yeah, hurricane. Well, tornadoes have them too, but yeah.
Okay. We're really good at this. Anyways,
Hey,
the center, I
we live
know
in
this
Southern California. We don't get that
we don't.
stuff. Sorry.
Um but the center is the calmest part
Mhm.
of that.
Right.
And outside of that is just pure chaos, right?
Absolutely.
And so if you could be the eye of the storm, the calm amidst the storm. So that's still going on.
Right.
How do you stay grounded and calm and find your
Right.
peace?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And peace isn't just being silent and closing the door and walking away. That's probably
Avoidance.
more avoidance. Exactly. And
Yeah. Or escaping.
escaping. Yeah. Or escaping, right? Or, maybe it's going to substances to escape. And some of that stuff is healthy at the right time. It's when you're going to it all the time, or it's when it's your go-to.
Yeah.
That's not going to create peace either. It's just it could actually create more chaos because in the end, you're still not present. You're still not dealing with whatever's going on, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. So peace is regulating yourself, regulating your
Hmm.
body, your nervous system, right? Feeling
Hmm.
grounded and just having
Hmm.
that inner
Yeah.
stability.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hmm.
So again, we talked about the TV being an input, the phone being an input, also comparison. And we've talked about this before. Comparison is what is the saying, Erin? I
The
think you know it.
thief of joy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't allow you to appreciate what you have.
Right.
It really doesn't.
Yeah. And so that can make you feel chaos, like overwhelmed because you're trying to
Hmm.
maybe keep up with what's the other saying, keep up with the Joneses or whatever,
Yeah,
and
exactly. Exactly.
yeah, so it's never good enough, so you're always in that fight or flight. There's a lot of whatever, but there's
Yeah.
other reasons why people, many of our nervous systems are stuck in that fight or flight.
Hmm.
um
Hmm. Hmm. I
you
mean,
know
and it obviously can be monetary. It can be things, homes, cars, whatever. It can also be body image, all
Mhm,
those things. And you
mhm.
compare all these things, it's not giving you the space or the place to have gratitude for what you have,
Yes,
you
exactly.
know. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us feel like we have to be on all the time. And I know
Hmm.
um, there are days where I am speaking in front of people all day. and that's
Mhm.
being on to me, and it is emotionally
Yes.
draining. But
Mhm.
it can create some of that internal, like gives me like some anxiety, to know that I'm speaking in front of people, no matter what the size of the crowd is.
Mhm.
um and so it's also learning how to stay grounded and calm in those moments as well.
Mhm. Yeah, because you need to be able to think. If people are
Mhm.
asking you questions while you're speaking, you have to be calm in order to access the parts of your brain scientifically that can be logical and can educate at the same time.
Right. Yeah,
So yeah.
exactly.
So to you know, to those that are in fight and flight or feel chaotic and can't find the peace or whatever, it's not because you lack strength. We're all strong. We're all strong in different ways. It's we just lack the space of
Mhm.
creating the
Mhm.
space.
Mhm.
So, like I
Yep.
said, protecting your space, protecting your bubble.
Yes. Yeah,
Mhm.
because without that space, then it feels impossible to be calm or peaceful or grounded or any of that.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. Ye
Exactly.
Ooh.
A lot of stuff this morning.
I know.
So, peace does live in your breath. We've talked about
Mhm.
box breathing. We've talked about just taking a pause, taking a deep breath,
Mhm.
creating
Mhm.
boundaries.
Boundaries. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgetting, putting the people pleasing on the back burner and really standing up for you and what's going to work for you, what aligns with you. And we've
Mhm.
talked about that too. Maybe we can go back to those things too.
I was gonna say boundaries is another topic I think we need to revisit. It's been a
I think
while.
that, yeah, I think it's important.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. And then what are you saying to yourself? What are those inside voices telling you? Are they being positive? Are they being punitive, or again comparing, or how do you talk to yourself?
Mhm. Um, Something I've learned, and I'm so guilty of this, and I'm really working on it. But when you say things like, I'm so busy, I'm so busy, I have no time, I have no time, then really you don't. Like it just
Right.
kind of
You just
perpetuates that
manifest more
cycle.
of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so in those days, like there are days, right, where you just feel like you really are back to back, like stretched thin, like you really don't have
Like
time,
your yesterday.
like my yesterday. And maybe you're up on time crunches, who knows? And so I am really practicing this. Like I have, like I have, plenty of time to get the things done that I need to do. Like,
Yes.
yeah, and I've noticed like before leaving on trips, that's like you have so many things you have to do. Like, can't we go camping a lot, right? You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Like,
Yes. Yes.
it's crazy. You're working and then you have to do all this stuff to get ready to go camping. And so I
Hmm.
feel like there's never enough time to do it. And then I get more and more chaotic, and time slips away. And it's like, no. So
Because
I
you're
try to,
spinning.
yes,
Yeah.
you're just going.
Yes.
So it's like, I have plenty of time to get the things done that I need to do. Um, it's like, there's another saying, and I can't think of it, that has to do with that. So it's intentionally, saying the positive and not being stuck in that negative cycle,
Hmm.
like you're
Yeah. Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Uh, how are we talking to ourselves in terms of how busy or not
Hmm.
uh, my day is calm, and I will achieve all things today. Like I don't know how you just have to spin it positively to where you're not. I
Yeah.
don't know if you have a
And that
better way of saying it.
and that whole conversation with time. So yes, we can have scarcity conversations with money. That's easy, right? Oh, I never have enough money. Oh, blah blah blah. But are your bills paid and do you have a roof over your head? So you have enough money to
Mhm,
cover those things. So you
mhm,
do have money,
mhm,
right?
mhm.
Maybe you go on your bank account or you sign into your app or whatever, and you're like, how much money do I have today? Instead of like, how much don't I have? It's really, and maybe some days
Yes.
you don't, and that's okay, but it's like changing that mindset so it's consistently in a positive, how much do I have? I
Yeah.
actually have a lot. I have $5 in there today, but tomorrow I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Those things.
Hey,
Or even
$5
time.
is better than nothing.
Right, right. And money comes in and money goes out, and that's just the way it is. Same. So what I was getting at was with time, um, my mom was always late. And I'm not gonna go back to childhood. Well, I am for a minute because she was very kind of disrespectful with time, but I think there was a whole other issue with that. Um, but that did carry over where I was like frantically always running out the door late. And you think you can make up the time in driving and you can't. And that's just dangerous and stupid. And then running into the activity or wherever you're supposed to be in like chaos and panic. Like, how is that a great way to meet somebody or meet a group or whatever?
Right.
Obviously, it's not like that anymore, thank God, but it's taking a long time to really just sit back and go, "Oh, I have plenty of time.
Mhm.
I'll get there in the right time because
Yeah.
I always do."
Yeah.
Is a Yeah, is
Yeah.
a lot better feeling than like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna be 5 minutes late. Oh my god, I'm gonna," and just that panic. It's
The
an
panic.
awful feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. That is the opposite of peace and calm and
The
yeah.
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so we really can't control the storm, the chaos, right? There's not, and I try to teach my kids, like, you can't control what's going on around you. There's really not a lot of things you can control, but
Yeah,
you
you can't
can,
control people. You're right,
right,
exactly.
right. But you can control you. You can
Right.
control your response to everything. And that is what brings you that peace and that calm. And
Mhm.
so it's the mindset, it's the dialogue, the internal dialogue, right? And that's
Mhm.
how we
Mhm.
can influence ourselves to be more peaceful and grounded.
Yeah. Yeah. 10 seconds of stillness.
Hmm.
You have 10 seconds. We all have 10 seconds.
Hmm. Yeah. What is I think it comes up it used to come up on my watch, the thing where it would go off every hour
Um,
for you to breathe for 1 minute or something.
yes, yes.
Was it just called Breathe? It was like a Breathe app or something.
You know what? It pops up on my watch too. Like after an hour and a half into my morning, it'll be like uh something like, where are you today? Or set an intention for the day or something. Yeah, I think it's yeah. Yeah, it's just a gentle reminder.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, taking those pauses right out of your day
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
relax or just
It also reminds me of when I need to be in bed. Or
oh well
like,
yeah.
how are you grounding yourself to get ready for bed? Because that's true. The day goes, the evening goes, and then before you know it, it's 11 o'clock, and I should have been in bed like a half an hour ago so that I could get up for yoga at 5 or whatever. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
and those can be intentionally, like you can set those on yourself.
Hmm.
So now we're talking about what you can do, like what is possible.
Hmm.
Taking a 10-second pause, taking a moment just to do a couple breaths. We always talk about pause and breathe.
Yeah.
Maybe boundaries are inputs. Boundaries, you'll know it when you say yes to something and then you're like, yeah, why did I say that? Well, you know what? You can go back and say, you know what? I'm sorry. I need a moment to think about it for a second. I can't
Yeah.
commit just yet. It's
Yes.
okay. You can backpedal. It's all right.
Yeah. And so thinking before you respond as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And setting limits on your social media or your news or
Mm-hmm.
whatever that
Mm-hmm.
is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So then that means probably for some people, that means actually setting a timer. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that is your limit.
Yeah.
And if you're a scroller or even like I noticed on YouTube, you can set a time limit for
Mm-hmm.
how long you're on it. Um, so that might be really helpful for people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Protecting your morning, knowing that you need to be somewhere at 6 a.m. So don't wake up at 5:45 and think
Yeah.
that you're going to arrive to yoga in peace.
You, hmm.
Or anywhere in that for that matter, I mean, if you know that you're frantically trying to get out the door to get to work and you're constantly going in and out because you've forgotten three things as you're packing up your car, Give yourself the extra 30 minutes so that you're not like crazy rushed and then you won't forget stuff or, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, just giving yourself space.
Yeah, I think the mornings and the morning routine is so important. And
Mhm.
I have learned that I need to protect my morning routine. And in these last couple of months, I haven't been sticking to it because
Mm,
I've been sleeping so crummily,
mhm.
and that it's not helping me.
No,
It's not.
it's hard.
I'm actually like feeling more chaotic throughout the day than I used to. And I'm like, what has changed? Oh, you're not doing your morning routine like you used to
Right,
religiously.
right.
So, like,
And go ahead.
like
No, because I have
sticking to
something to add
that.
about the sleep. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, like, having a morning routine that is more calm and more peaceful, and allowing yourself the time that you need to go into the day, and setting an intention before you get out of bed or when
Mhm.
you get out of bed. Like, I come out to the living room and I do a meditation. Like, if I don't do that, like, it's the rest of the day sometimes kind of goes to poop.
Yeah, yeah,
Because my
yeah, I
mindset
know.
and my internal system is not regulated, it's not grounded.
Right, right. And in terms of like sleep, it's like, gosh, I was up every 2 hours. I feel so crummy. The alarm goes off at 5, 6, 7, whatever it is that you have it set for. And you want to hit snooze because I didn't get enough sleep. I just need those extra 15 minutes. But honestly, you're really doing more damage than good because you're waking up late. You're waking up flustered. You're not, that 15 minutes is really doing nothing.
Yeah.
It's really just, it's false. I don't know what the word is, but it's like a false sense of like it's good for you, but it's actually creating more harm than good.
Yeah. Yep.
And I
Yeah.
know there is research behind it too. Like I do know that, but
Mhm.
it messes up your circadian rhythm. When you fall back asleep, you really need to fall back asleep for another 90 minutes to be able to get the benefits. And
Mhm.
so now you're disrupting that by waking up in 15, and that's why you're feeling more tired than if you just would have gotten up,
Yeah.
you know.
That's good. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the things that we can do, right, to help protect our peace. And
Mhm. Mhm.
I think it's important. So hopefully we gave
It is
some
important.
tools to people.
Yes.
Mhm.
So do we
Mhm.
want to do a quick reset
Yeah.
so people can see that or feel what it's like?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Fun.
All right. So we're going to start with our feet flat on the floor,
Mhm.
sitting up nice and tall and picturing like a string through your crown of your head so you have good posture. And then we're going to take a slow deep breath in through our nose. And then we're going to exhale longer than you inhale. So we're going to do a nice slow exhale and just notice,
Mhm.
how does your body feel? This is the
Mhm.
moment where you can tell yourself you're safe. The day's going to be great. I'm going to be productive. Things are going to go however they're going to go, and I'm going to be fine. I have my peace.
Mhm. 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 It feels good.
So, yeah, it does. That was just a moment. That was literally a moment.
Yep. Yep. So imagine doing that a couple times a day, like for a minute, 60 seconds.
Hmm.
That's it.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, something to reflect on for the day, for the week, or whatever. You could journal on these. I think they're pretty good prompts. Where does my life feel loud right now?
Mhm. What is one small way I can create space this week?
What would you change if you stopped waiting for peace and started practicing it?
Mm, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yep. What would change? That's a good one.
Yeah.
If you stopped waiting for peace, right? We're saying you have to be able to create it. So it's not found by controlling everything around you.
No. Mm-mm. Nope. Starts with from within.
Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Very good. And I think, like we started this morning with, that it is something that we, the two of us, are practicing over and over. It is a daily practice, and sometimes maybe not daily because you get into a rhythm and then it's like things get kind of a little bit crazy again and you're like, oh wait a minute, I got to go back, so
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah.
perfect.
Exactly.
We're not
No.
perfect, but we
No.
have
No.
these
No. No.
tools, and that's why we have these
Mm-hmm.
reminders. Like, these are good
Mm-hmm.
reminders and good tools.
And it does get easier. Practice
Yeah.
makes perfect.
Yeah.
Things get really busy, and it's easy to get sucked in without practicing the tools. And your breath is one of them. Like, it's
Hmm.
with you all the time. You don't need to wait for later to breathe. You're already breathing. We have to.
Right.
We can just slow down and breathe intentionally
Yes.
or mindfully. Exactly.
Yep. Yes, very good. Yeah. So let's see. We have another retreat coming up in
That's right.
March.
A local
In
one, a day one. Mm-hmm.
Yep, if you're in Southern California, come hang
Mm-hmm.
out with us.
March
Um,
22nd. Yes.
it's on our website.
Yes.
But we also have one-on-one coaching opportunities. So if any of this speaks to you and you would like more help and us, more support, um,
Mhm.
we'd love you to reach out to us.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. So we're going to leave with a our closing affirmation that we like to leave with.
Hmm.
Um, so even when the world feels loud, I can return to stillness.
Hmm. Even when life feels full, I can choose calm.
Mhm. Peace begins with me.
Awesome.
Hey, I feel very
So good.
grounded now.
I do too.
I hope everybody does too. I hope, our the reason why we do this is so that, we hope that you can take away something and, make the world a happier, peaceful place within your own world.
Hmm.
And so,
Absolutely. All right.
a
Well,
soulful
thank you.
transformation. Here we are.
Yes.
Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yep. Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.